welcome to The Way of the Warrior. This is going to be a main event preview of UFC 122. We're just going to go over the top two matches. I'm your host, Lorans Jones. This is my co-host, Sean Harris. And like I said, we're just going to preview the two co-main events. Alright, so first off, we're going to start with the co-main event, Jorge Rivera against Alessio Sakara. Alright, both of these guys are coming off of three match win streaks, and they're both vets. They've been in the game for a while. So, Sean, give me your take on these fighters and who you think will win.
Yeah, I like this. Would be the most entertaining fight. Both of them have stand-up game. They don't like to go to the ground a lot. I like Sakara. He was a professional boxer before, so he's got the quickness advantage, the speed. He's probably a little more skilled. Rivera has a little more power. This will be an exciting match. This will be the best match of the night, I think. But in this match, I like Sakara. Slightly. I mean, it could go either way. It could be a quick match. It could last the whole 3 rounds and be exciting. Both have good cardio. Sakara has a better all-around fight game. He uses feet. Has some good kicks. Rivera's a older veteran grizzly guy. He just likes to fight. He's a veteran. He's got a lot of heart. But I like Sakara. He's younger, up and coming. He's quicker. He's got quicker punches, quicker hands, and I give the edge to Sakara for this fight.
All right. So looking back at a few of their previous fights, one thing I didn't like about Sakara, although I think he's more skilled, the one thing I didn't like is that he lost to what's his name? He lost a fight to. Well, yeah, no, not Chael Sonnen, but he lost the fight to Houston Alexander, who lost to Kimbo Slice.
Oh yeah.
And of course, you can't, judge fights by that.
Kimbo Slice like 50 pounds heavier than Houston Alexander.
Nah, it wasn't even that much, but it was, for as skilled a fighter as Sakara is, I just didn't think he should have lost to Houston Alexander, but that's just the nature of MMA. Yeah. With Jorge Rivera, one of the fights that impressed me was the fight he had against Kendall Groove, the cat that's like 6'6". Yeah. And tall guys aren't necessarily guaranteed to win the fight, and of course they usually have the reach advantage. But the fact that he was able to pummel him and take him to the ground, that kind of impressed me. And like you said, what was that, grizzly?
Well, I don't know. He's a grizzly. I mean, grizzly's better than.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
But no, I get your point. You know what I'm saying? He's a little more, I don't want to say hardcore, but
he's a fighter. He just let it fight.
He's a fighter. He's a brawler.
Yeah.
So I think it would pretty much come down to who gets who first. And I'll pick Rivera. I think it could go either way, but I think Rivera will probably. I think he'll actually, once he realizes that Sakara is faster, I think he's going to try to take him to the ground.
Yeah, that's not really one of his strong suits. His last several matches, he's lost through submissions, so he's susceptible to that.
Right.
But Sakara, he doesn't really, use submissions that much anyway. This would be an exciting fight. It could go either way.
Yeah, definitely. All right, and so the main event is Nate the Great Marquardt against Yushin Thunder Okami. All right, Marquardt has a record of 39-2, and then the UFC is 9-3, and Okami has a record of 25-5, and his UFC record is 9-2. Both are at about 185. Nate is 6'1". Okami is 6'2". Nate has the better reach at 74 inches.
That's key right there.
Yeah, Okami is a lefty though. He's southpaw. So, what's your take on these two fighters?
Both very, very skilled fighters. You've seen Okami. He's got some height on him. He's a skilled fighter. He's good at preventing takedowns. He's got good takedown defense. He has a good all-around game. He's got good kicks. He uses his jab a lot. And the fact that he's a southpaw makes him a little more difficult of a matchup. But I like Nate Marquardt in this because he has the power. He could end the match. At any time. Yeah, and he's gone through a real rough training regimen. For this fight, and he's skilled as well. He's got a good ground game. He's got a good stand-up game, and he's got a great good knee. He can catch you with a knee and catch you with a punch. And the thing about this match, I think the longer it lasts, the better it is for Okami. Because Kami's got good. He's a well-conditioned fighter. He's got good stamina. He can stay consistent for all 3 rounds. And Marquardt, I think, the quicker it goes, the better it is for Marquardt. Even though I think he can still win a decision anyway. But I think the longer it lasts, the better. I like Okami's chances, but I'm taking Marquardt in this. I think he's determined to get a chance at a shot at the title.
Right.
Take on Silva again.
Yeah, and this is the implication of this fight. Whoever wins this fight will be the #1 contender for the middleweight title, which will happen next year. It'll be Silva versus Vitor Belfort.
Yeah, so he's fighting Silva.
Well, I don't want to go that far because Belfort is one of the few guys that beat Silva before.
Yeah, is he taking steroids?
No.
Okay, no. The Silva, they fight and winner this match fight Silva.
But the key thing with that fight is that Silva's rib injury will be completely healed.
Yeah.
And of course, Belfort was actually supposed to fight Silva earlier, but he was hurt at the time. So hopefully both of the guys will be healthy at 100%. Marquardt has made it known that he wants another crack at Silva. I don't know how necessarily successful it'll be second time around, but of course, once you fight somebody once, you kind of see, look at the tape, you kind of get an idea of what went wrong. So the key for him in this upcoming fight is to not look past Okami, because I believe Okami can knock him out too. And Marquardt, he has a good chin, but he can still get knocked out. So like you, I'm gonna go with Marquardt too. I think he's probably a little bit better all around. I think he has a better chance of knocking out Okami. But so that's it for today. Next week we'll do a preview of UFC 123, and we're also going to try to do a quick preview on the Pacquiao versus Margarito fight real quick.
What about doing a review of this UFC 122?
Oh yeah, and we'll also do a review of UFC 122. Just to note, this is in Germany, and as they usually do, they'll
Oberhausen.
They'll of course it'll be live like a few hours earlier than it will be played here in the U.S. So we'll either if we can watch it while it's going on live, we'll try to do a review right then. But of course, it's up to you whether or not you want to watch it before it actually comes on in the States over here, or we'll wait until after it's played here and do a review. But either way, you'll be able to find it on the same YouTube channel. So is there anything else you want to add?
We'll add something once the fights are over.
All right, so those are our predictions for the fights. Thank you for watching our video, and we'll see you later. Peace.